Hey everybody, welcome to Ecstasy Chat. I'm Serge.
I'm Rob.
I'm Gen Z.
I am Gen X.
And today we are continuing our Would You Rather series. So hopefully you guys have seen our previous videos. If not, there's a link in the description below, which is a link to our playlist, which has all of our Would You Rather videos in order. And basically what we're doing is we're just answering random Would You Rather questions, just having a blast, having fun, getting to know each other better, and maybe you guys get to know us better as well. And what we would love is for you guys to participate as well if you'd like to. You can put down in the comment section below what answers you would choose for these questions.
Would you rather?
Would you rather?
Yeah.
And it's just a whole ball of fun, and we hope you guys enjoy this episode.
Yeah, and if you watch with a friend or family member, you might learn a thing or two about them that you didn't know before and think, oh, that's pretty interesting. So we've had a good time doing that with each other, haven't we?
Yeah, definitely. So without further ado, enjoy the video. Would you rather never be able to remember names or never be able to visualize images?
Oh.
Huh.
I know.
I feel like I'm really bad at remembering names anyway, so I'd say I'd rather never be able to remember names because visualization is such a big part of just like creativity and just thinking through problems and whatnot. So I'm going with never being able to remember names. I'm curious what your thought is.
Never be able to remember names. Because, visualization, it just possesses so much of memories. And, the best storytellers were people who spoke with visuals. And it allows us to have great memories or to create a story or a memory, a point, a message. I'd want to have visual images.
All right, well, we'll go with that then. So we are going to say we would rather never be able to remember names.
Right.
Yeah, there we go. Most people would agree.
69%.
Would you rather post every text message you ever sent on the internet, have tattoos on your forehead depicting everything you did the day before?
Oh, I would post every text message I've ever sent on.
Yeah, same here, no brainer. Because posting it doesn't mean that everyone will see it on the internet. It just means it'll be out there. And for all you know, you could just be some dead account that only has like 5 views on it. So that's
good point. I like that. Yeah,
that's a really easy cop out, but
it even makes me feel better with my choice.
Yeah.
How many people? 67% chose that.
Yeah. So that was a majority.
Okay.
Would you rather be the smartest person in the world or be the wealthiest person in the world?
Okay. Let me know when I can answer.
You can answer.
So I'd rather be the smartest person in the world. If I had like centuries of lives to live, not lives, but years to live, I could see myself. Well, okay. In one of my houses, I used to have I used to have a library, and I wanted to create a 2-story library, kind of like, what was that movie, Belle and the Beast, Beauty and the Beast. Remember the library he gave her? I thought, oh my gosh, in all seriousness, I would love to have a library like that. So, and because there's so much knowledge in there. And I know knowledge is fleeting, and it really depends on what you know about. Sometimes knowledge can be wasteful, whatever. But I'd rather be the smartest person in the world. And if I was super smart, I'd still be well off. I don't need to be the wealthiest person. So that's important to me.
That's interesting to me. I'm leaning towards smartest person a little bit, but for me, I kind of feel like neither of these I would want to be. Because I feel like being the smartest person in the world can be a blessing, but it can also be a curse.
Well, sure.
Like
you can be depressed.
If you feel like you're surrounded by fools, like.
Yeah. Well, yeah, and you're right. The whole idea of just having the humility, self-humility, would be very important.
Yeah, and people usually say the person who claims to be the smartest person in the room isn't.
Yeah, exactly.
So, I guess we'll go with smartest person, but in reality, I don't think I would want to be either of these. I wouldn't want to be the most wealthy person in the world, nor the smartest person, because I feel like both of those things would also put a spotlight on you, and I don't want to have a spotlight in society. Not in that way, I mean.
Yeah.
Because if you're the wealthiest person in the world, everyone's going to be looking at you and judging you, and yeah.
Sure.
So let's see. Okay. Is it pretty split?
Yeah.
Would you rather see one day into your own future, visit the afterlife one time and return?
Oh, wow.
Wow. That is a interesting one.
Ooh, that is. Oh, boy. That's really interesting. Which one? I don't really have an intrigue about the afterlife. I believe in the afterlife, okay, but I don't really have an intrigue. I feel like, I know what I need to know. So I would rather see one day into my own future. Yeah. So it's kind of the conversation I had with you before. I would love to have a conversation with myself 20 years from now. And so if I could see one day into my own future, I'd kind of get a glimpse of that conversation I've always wanted to have.
Right. Yeah, I think I'd want to see one day into my own future as well. But the question is, do you get to alter it?
Well, if you know something,
Yeah.
you can
But then
influence, I'm sure.
But then if you influence it, wouldn't that mean it wasn't
It
the
could
future?
change. Yeah.
But that means it wasn't the future. So what you saw the other day wasn't actually the future.
You're gonna have to read some of my short stories.
All right.
No. But why wouldn't you choose visit the afterlife?
Because what if there's nothing there? What if it's just an empty void? So it's like you just kind of wasted that that opportunity, and then you go here. And then what if it's something bad? What if the afterlife is hell?
But what if it's heaven? So
What if it's heaven? But what if it's hell?
what if? So you're not sure if there's even an afterlife.
Well, I'm saying there's many different possibilities to this. The reason I say is because visiting the afterlife doesn't really strike me as you being able to change your destiny, versus seeing one day into your own future does
Sure.
have the ability to change your destiny. So that's what my thoughts that lead me down seeing one day into the future instead.
One's very personal. The other one's more objective.
Right.
Okay.
Ready?
Yeah.
Let's see what people think. Wow.
Interesting.
Well, okay, so most people would want to visit the afterlife.
Huh.
I guess maybe that's just to kind of answer the question of is it real or not. They just want to know the answer.
Yeah, or maybe some people might think, where am I going to be in the afterlife?
Right.
Because they're different. I mean,
Yeah, but I feel like that'd be scary because, for example, what if
Yeah.
you're going somewhere bad? At least you lived your life up to that moment in a nice way. Versus if you see it's bad, the rest of your life you're going to be living
you're gonna be miserable,
scared.
and in fear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, would you rather have your skin change colors based on your emotions forever, or wake up?
interesting.
Yeah, or wake up every morning with a randomly different face for a year. So having your skin color change based on your emotions. Let's say like you're sad, it turns blue. You're angry, it turns red, right? And then wake up every morning with a different face for a year.
Having our skin color change, it reminds me of a Disney cartoon movie. I forgot the name of it.
I don't know.
Yeah, okay. Anyway,
Yeah.
it had to do with, I think, the emotions that some person was feeling, and
Oh.
they had these colored characters inside them, and each color represented something. But anyway,
Gotcha.
I know my answer.
I know my answer too. Mine would be wake up every morning with a randomly different face for a year. What about you?
I would too. Easily, hands down.
Easily.
I would find it interesting. It'd be intriguing. I'd take pictures, and I'd have fun having fun with it with different friends and family.
So for me, my thought was like, you could tell your family or claim your family or to your friends or whatever that you're going to like let's say go like how some people go through like a phase where they do a certain thing. Like let's say I'm like in a phase where I'm like, oh, I don't like my face, now they just like cover it up.
Right.
Like I wear a mask every single day for a year, and then after that year, I'm like, I feel more comfortable with myself now.
Yeah.
So no one would even know that you went through that.
Yeah.
And the main reason is for a year versus forever.
Right.
Most of the time, that's going to influence my answer to the question is whether it's temporary or whether it's forever.
Exactly.
So.
Yeah, me too. If it's temporary, I can deal with it. If it's time bound, I can deal with it.
Yep.
If it's in perpetuity, that's too much for me.
Yeah. So ready?
Yes.
I feel like most people will agree with that.
Wow.
No.
I'm surprised.
Wow. Really? Most people would want. Okay.
58% would want to have
have
their
skin color change based off
what
their
they're
emotion.
feeling.
So if you're feeling angry, you're gonna turn like red like a hot tomato. If you're feeling sad, you're gonna turn blue like an icicle.
I mean, a year goes by like that.
Yeah, a year will go by really fast. I feel like.
I would
Interesting.
I'd have a kick out of seeing the different faces. I would be.
You can start like your own account, different faces every day.
That's right. Yeah.
So
we'll monetize it.
Yeah. All right, guys. So we're cutting the episode short here. We hope you enjoyed the video so far. We had a great time, and what we're going to do is we're going to cut up each and every single episode into their own little chunk.
Yeah.
And so the next episode will be releasing probably sometime soon, either later this week or next week. And we hope you guys enjoy. Make sure you stay tuned. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and hit the notification bell icon so you stay updated on any future videos. And without further ado, we hope you enjoy the rest of your day.
Be sure you make some comments, get to know us as you have, and we'll get to know you as well. Thank you.
All right, guys. Take care.